Our unit is our unit of today is survey, and we are going to start on compass traversing. So, in an introduction of compass traversing, we first define the term traversing, whereby it's a method used in surveying to determine the positions of points and the angles between them. It involves a series of connected survey lines where the direction and length of each line are measured and recorded. Traversing can be done using various instruments such as theodolites, total station, or compasses. It is commonly employed for erecting control networks, establishing property boundaries, and mapping the terrain. So, in traversing, it is a type of surveying whereby it is used in fields to determine the level of the ground. Next, Sharon. A compass, it is a navigational instrument used to determine direction relatively to earthmarks. Here, a compass, it is always used to determine the directions, whereby a compass is often used for compass traversing. A surveying technique where angular measurements are taken using a magnetic compass to determine the direction of survey lines. I think in this point, it is self-explanatory, whereby even in our earlier studies, we used to know that a compass, it is used in giving of directions. Are we together?
Yes, madam, you're together.
Next, purpose of compass traversing. The first point is establishing control points, whereby compass traversing helps in establishing control points on a site. These control points serve as reference markers for subsequent surveys, construction layouts, and mapping activities. The second point is determining the property boundaries. A compass traversing is commonly used to determine property boundaries by measuring angles and distances between known points and surveying new points. Surveyors can accurately determine property lines. The third point is mapping terrain. Compass traversing is used to map the terrain of a site by traversing along various survey lines and recording distances and angles. We can see in all of these purposes, it's all about the directions. So these things are just self-explanatory. Now, the fourth point is route planning. Projects such as road construction or utility installations, compass traversing is used to plan and design routes. Surveys can determine the most efficient and feasible paths by traversing along potential routes and assessing the terrain and obstacles. The fifth point is construction layout. Compass traversing is essential for laying out the positions of structures, roads, and features during the construction phase. By accurately measuring angles and distances, surveyors can mark the locations of buildings, corners, road alignments, and utility lines on the ground. The next one. The first one is orientation. Here, the compass surveying relies on properly orienting the compass to the magnetic north direction. The second point is magnetic declination correction. Compasses are effective by Earth's magnetic field, which varies based on geographic locations. The third point is leveling. It's essential to maintain the compass level while taking readings to minimize errors caused by tilting. The fourth point is sighting. Surveyors must aim the compass accurately towards the target point of survey line. Then the fifth point is transit and reverse transit. In compass surveying, transit and reverse transit methods are often employed to enhance accuracy. Transit involves sighting from a known point to an unknown point. In this topic, it's all about, mostly we can say it determines the direction taking, whereby direction taking and leveling of the grounds. Next, methods of traversing. The first method is compass traversing, which involves measuring angles using a magnetic compass and distances using chains. The second one is transit traversing, uses a theodolite or transit instruments to measure angles with greater accuracy compared to a compass. The third point is global positioning system. It relies on satellites-based positions technology and determine the coordinates of survey points. The fourth point is total station traversing. Combines electronic distances measurements and angle measurement capabilities in a single instrument. Then the last point is digital level traversing. Utilizes electronics digital levels to measure height differences between survey points. Thank you. That is the end of our class today. Any questions? Okay.
I have a question, Kelly.
Yes.
Can you go back to Nini, slide number 4?
Okay.
Slide number 4, the first purpose of compass traversing, you are being told that establishing control points. Compass traversing help establish points on a site. These control points serve as reference markers for subsequent surveys. So here, is it the same as establishing a data?
Which point in mapping terrain?
No, establishing control points.
Oh, okay. Yes, come again.
I'm asking.
Yes.
This point number 1.
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, go on.
Are you getting me?
Yes, yes, go on.
Point number 1.
Yes.
Is it the same as establishing that term? Like
Come
you're
again,
not getting me, Nini, point number 1.
Yes.
Establishing control points.
Yeah.
Is it the same as establishing a data?
I think, yeah, I think according to my understanding, I think they might be the same.
Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
Okay, you're welcome. Any other question? Okay, if there is none, let us meet in our next lesson. Thank you.